been playing?
I'll tell you about a game I paid £4 for. So, I know, Greg, you still have your PS4, yeah?
I do, yes. However little I may use it, but yes.
Lee, you've recently bought yourself a PC.
I have.
Well, it's time for you both, and I'm going to go a little bit Nintendo here, so I apologise to Nintendo fans. You both need to get Dirt 2.0 as quickly as possible. Because it is the best rally game I have ever played in my life. It is unbelievably good. I got the Game of the Year edition on Steam. So we were talking last week about DLC and Game of the Year editions. This DLC, this Game of the Year edition is the most content-rich racing game. I think, well, rally game at least. I think there are 12 or 13 different rally stage venues, so different countries. And then there's, what's it called? A rallycross mode, which is like racing around small tracks. I think in Grid they have rallycross, but I could be wrong. But and there's another 10 or 12 tracks there as well.
Something very similar in Grid, yeah. It's not quite rallycross, but it's an approximation of it. Yeah.
And it's just like the visuals, unbelievable. The lighting is incredible. And a couple of in every rally location, so it's got the new rally locations, and then it's remastered the tracks from the first Dirt rally game, including Wales, which is my favourite rally. They've added Scotland this time. The co-driver is Welsh, and I always imagine when I'm driving that it's that you're in the passenger seat.
I wouldn't put me in the passenger seat of a rally car.
But no, it's great, and it's the first time as well, because I noticed this with Grid, and I noticed with the first Dirt game that if you play everything on the sort of standard length, so a race in Grid, a 3-lap race, will take between 5 and 6 minutes almost every time. And all of the rally races or the rally tracks, the individual ones from the original Dirt, were also between sort of 5, 6, 7 minutes. This game has some tracks that are 15 minutes long. And it's just, it's such an achievement that, that you can go from, it's like 20 kilometre length track. Handling is incredible. And it just feels so good. So I would say if either of you two have the desire to pick this up while it's on sale, because it's on sale on Steam. I think it's $10, but it was £4 in my region, Game of the Year edition, and I would check if it's on the PS4 as well on sale. Just forget about WRC, because this is seriously, it's unbelievably good, and massive respect to Codemasters, because the little country where I'm living finally has some video game representation. They've got one of the rallycross stages is from Latvia, and I've actually been to this place where it is, and yeah, it's nice to see it. And but Wales is still my favourite rally. Going through those mountains and hills in the rain and in the dirt, it's great. So I just wanted to mention that, because I know all three of us love rally games, and I genuinely feel that this is the best one I've played in a very long time. Where you've got a career mode, you've also got a historic career mode, so you sort of go through historical ages. That's what I've been playing, and it starts with cars from the 60s and 70s, and obviously you go through. They've also got a Colin McRae career mode, so you sort of emulate the career of Colin McRae, which I haven't played yet. So it's just so much content in the game. 102 gigabytes. Which is a bit steady, a bit steep. Sorry, so I was a bit skeptical when I downloaded it, but yeah, it's great.
Interesting choice of words, because I pretty much out of room on my PS4.
Really,
but one of the games that I would be sacrificing to if I wanted to play this would be Steep, because it's terrible. I hate it. I'm still working my way through WRC 8 on the Switch actually, so I wouldn't want to start playing a different rally game, especially probably a superior one right at this moment, because I do plan to finish it. I think I'm actually on Wales at the moment in WRC. But I'm pretty sure my brother
do you have a Welsh co-driver?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure my brother actually has this physically
on PS4.
So there is quite a good chance that I could borrow it. I do have Dirt, the first Dirt Rally downloaded on PS4, but I've always felt like the presentation stuff's always felt quite bland in Dirt Rally. The first one, the second one looks a bit better because I've just been watching some of it.
Yeah, the presentation is better definitely in this game if we compare it to the first one. I got the first one about a year ago as well, very cheap, and I enjoyed it. I only put in about 10 or 11 hours, but this one is a real step up in my opinion. And WRC 8, I still have it on my Steam wishlist, and I am interested. It's coming out in September on PC, on Steam at least. I think it's on the Epic Game Store. And I loved the first 2 or 3 WRC games on PS2. And if they manage to capture that vibe, because it's slightly different from Dirt in some way, then I would be interested in getting it. But I think
to be fair, I have actually been enjoying it on Switch. Like, there are obviously shortcomings visually and stuff. But like you say, like you mentioned, there's tracks like they're about 15 minutes long or whatever. It's exactly the same in the WRC, and like it's tricky at times because you feel like your car is getting beat up. The whole thing, you have to be really, really careful. Like, and yeah, sometimes you just about squeak past the end. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out on Dirt 2.
Both of you give it a go if you get the chance, because I think it's a very good rally game, and I know we all love them. I was going to talk about the Talos Principles, but maybe I'll do that next week instead now.
Okay.
I actually quite like the look of Dirt 5, I think it is. They showed it recently. I'm not sure if it's for this gen or if it's for like PS5 or if it's cross-gen or whatever. As
far as I understand, the way Codemasters have done it is they've got Dirt, which is more of a sort of... You remember MotorStorm on the PS3? It's going for that sort of... It's not a rally game, whereas Dirt Rally is the specific like rally racing. So yeah, Dirt 5 didn't really look that appealing to me personally, because I prefer the actual sort of rally style, but I'll keep an eye on it, why not.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a like if you've enjoyed our content. You can also check out our other great content on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the N-E Café podcast from all good podcast providers. Just follow the links in the description below.